My accident happened November of 2019. What I remember the most, it was a gorgeous day. I mean, it's here in Houston, it was November, it was cool, it was sunny, everything was going great. I was on my way to work. I had a presentation after work. So I'm just going through my life. I was crossing the intersection and a landscaping truck ran the red light. I had the green light, they ran the red light. It dragged me across the intersection. I lost consciousness. When I came back, the window was gone in my vehicle. The fire department had to show up. We couldn't open the door. My arm was, unknowns to me, my clavicle had been fractured. And they had to bring out the jaws of life to open the vehicle door. I didn't know what was going on. I was in so much pain. I was confused. I didn't know what was happening. I just knew I was in a lot of pain, and it was bad. It was really bad. I get to the hospital, and they told me all the ribs on my left-hand side had been fractured. My clavicle was fractured. But worse than that was my lung had been punctured. So there was no time to think, it was just time to act. And the doctor said, you have to go into surgery. We're gonna do surgery right now. We have to do it because if your other lung collapses, you can die. So they did the surgery. I made it through, thankfully. But I was so scared. You're thinking, how much is this gonna cost me? I'm here at the hospital, I've had emergency surgery. What's gonna happen? I mean, what happened? I don't even know what happened. And the next day, the Gonzalez Law Group showed up at the hospital. They calmed me down a lot. I was very scared. They immediately started the ball rolling. They started to get the police report. They said, you know what, just calm down, focus on your life, and we'll handle this. And you're always wary when it comes to lawyers, but at the end of the day, you can't trust the insurance companies. They are not on your side. They're not your friends. They're not here to help you. I feel like I'm a competent person. I'm able to file my taxes. I'm able to do paperwork, but there was no way I was gonna get through this ordeal without the Gonzalez Law Group. It just wasn't gonna happen. And I was able to focus on getting better, on healing, on the trauma of almost dying. And they handled everything. I never had to call anyone. I never had to track anyone down. They were on me. They were like, hey, we need this, or you know, it was 10 p.m. They would call me and say, we just found this out. It could be Saturday, it could be Sunday. They were always in communication, and they were able to get what I feel was a fair amount, which I would have never been able to do on my own. My first impression of the Gonzalez Law Group, I was very impressed. I mean, they showed up to the hospital to see me. They did not take long to figure out what they were gonna do, start a game plan, and get the ball moving. The Gonzalez Law Group treated me very well. They always made me feel like I was a priority. They made sure I could understand legal concepts that applied to my case, what steps they were taking, what was the plan they had in mind, and every step of the way they were letting me know, giving me an update of what was going on. The process, of course, was scary because you really don't know what's going on. You're dealing with an insurance that has a lot of people working for them, but having the Gonzalez Law Group was very helpful. I didn't have to focus on it at all. They were able to handle everything, every step of the way. They made sure I was comfortable. They checked in on me, and it was resolved in a timely manner. The final result was a settlement we were very happy with. I do have to say that like I've mentioned before, I feel like a competent human being. I'm able to do my taxes. I'm able to fill out paperwork. I feel like I can defend myself very well, but against the insurance, I knew there was no match. They were gonna eat me alive. Without the Gonzalez Law Group, I would have never received what I received from them, because not only did they were creative, they worked hard to make sure they were applying every avenue and getting me the max amount for the settlement that they could. My opinion of the Gonzalez Law Group is I have a very high opinion. I never had to track anyone down. As soon as I called them, they were available. They answered all my questions. On the contrary, they were the ones tracking me down. They were calling me every step of the way. How are you doing? What's going on? We just figured this out. What do you think? We found this information out. They were always available. Even if they found out something new at 10 p.m., they were on the phone with me at 10 p.m. If they needed to talk to me on Saturday, they were calling me on Saturday. If I had a question on Sunday, they would help me out. I mean, it was impeccable the way they treated me. They treated me like family. I would tell anyone that is going through my situation, you cannot go at it alone. It's not gonna happen. You need the Gonzalez Law Group to help you. You're just not gonna be able to navigate this huge situation without someone like the Gonzalez Law Group to hold your hand and walk you through it.